Obras, obrolan seputar sekolah. We are your hosts from the English session for today's podcast. My name is Kalinda,
And I am Unzila.
Okay.
Today we are honored to be joined by two very special guests, Mr.
Malik Hafiz.
Okay, and Ma'am. Okay. Thank you for you both so much for taking the time to join us today. It's a pleasure to have both you here.
Okay, in today's episode, we'll be discussing the importance of English skill for students, the role of English session in building students' confidence, and some practical tips for improving English. Without further ado, let's get started.
Let's go!
Alright, to begin with, could you both please introduce yourself briefly to our audience?
Okay, starting from me, probably, right? Hello, everyone. My name is Rahayu Meliasari. You may call me Ma'am Ayu. My students usually call me with Ma'am, yeah. But if you want to call me with Bu, that's totally fine.
Okay, my name is Malikul Hafiz. Okay, everyone usually call me Hafiz. I am a lecturer from English Education Study Program PJA University of Pontianak. Hello.
Now let's move to our next question. What do you think is the biggest benefit of learning English for students in today's global era?
Okay. Okay, guys. In my opinion, learning English in this era is very important because right now English language become trendy in for young generation, especially for you all. Having good English is need, yeah, for someone in this modern era, and then also having an ability in English will unlock your future career. And then you will reach some job outside if you have a good English, and also by having a good ability in English, you are going to connect it with people around of the world. So guys, this is very important, yeah, for young generation to have a good English.
What do you think, ma'am?
All right. So since in today's era, English is not scary anymore. Yeah, if we talk about long time ago, English is very scary. But now, yeah, since we have lots of social media and so forth, yeah, so I think English is not scary anymore, so that is a very good start for us, yeah, to learn English, yeah. And why English is important, especially for Gen Z, yeah, because nowadays, yeah, we can look at every single job it needs English, yeah. Indonesia starts their what is that, work together with any other country, yeah, for example USA and so forth, and it needs English. So every single every single level, yeah, if we talk in the future, yeah, it needs English. So basically English is very important. If we talk about English, do not imagine that it is important for us to understand complex English. No, yeah. If we don't have basic in English, so just think that we are going to master English in basic. What is that? Basic skill. Yeah, basic skill first. Yeah, and then you're going to go forward to the advanced level. Yeah. Nowadays, yeah, you are demanded, yeah, to have the skills of English, ability in English, especially in communicative skill, I think.
That's very interesting point, right?
Yes, totally. Okay, the next question. Why do you think English has become such an important skill? I think this is the same question. You guys already answered it, okay? But both academically and professionally.
Oh yeah, I think the previous question have already answer. That's totally fine. Yeah, I'm going to repeat it again. So basically, in daily activities, why do we have to understand English? Why it is important? Because every single thing needs English, especially when you open the social media and for example you want to access for the international like account, yeah, so basically it's going to be, the caption is going to be in English, right? Yeah, so you have to understand that. And I think it's very easy for now, because since we have artificial intelligence, so it's very easy for us to translate it. So you are not going to put extra effort struggling to open up the dictionary to look up for every single or each words, ya, to translate it. Ya, jadi so basically it's very important to understand English in daily activities. And for the for the professional thing, yeah, I think having English, yeah, is very good, because yeah, like referring to what Sir Hafiz said, yeah, it opens up, unlock our world, yeah, unlock us to go to all the universe, yeah. I think that's all I want to cover.
Okay, sir, you want to
Add something, sir?
give your
Maybe
opinion?
next to the next question.
Okay, okay.
Go to the next question.
Next question. Who should start learning English seriously? It is only for students who plan to study or work abroad, or is it important for everyone?
Okay. Okay, very nice question. So, the importance of English language is not only for the student right now. Okay, so but of course, to start the learning English from the educational field, from the students, yeah. But of course, to have a master in English, not only for the student but also out of the school life. Yeah, school life. For example, for someone who wants to be pilot, for example, they need to have ability in English. Someone want to be, for example, football player also, yeah, for recent era need to have an ability in English, right? Moreover, for example, someone working at in the hotel, for example, in hotel as GM, for example, as secretary, and also, yeah, they need English. So right now, everyone having English is not only for the student but also out of the student also need English. So that,
Everyone need to have the basic of
yes,
English.
very very nice, very good, exactly.
Okay.
You want to share your opinion, please?
Yeah. So basically, learning English is not, it's not really, demanded at the school. Yeah. So learning English can be in anywhere. Yeah, anywhere, anywhere you want, you can learn English. Yeah. In every single sectors, like, and regarding the age of you, at what age that you are going to start to learn English, I think in any level of age, like, it can be started from the what is that, infant is baby, yeah, so you can start from the infant, and then, yeah, if you want to invest good English, so you are going to start it in the fairly early of the age. Yeah, if you want to invest a very good English. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you so much, ma'am. We're going to the next question. Okay, where and when do you think students can practice their English more effectively outside the classroom?
Okay, very good question. Yeah, this is very important question.
Yeah.
So for those who want to focus on studying English, I think to learn English not only in the classroom, in the school, but also
formal
yeah, very good, very good. Yeah. So
a bit scary. I think.
so I think the most important and then an effective time to learn English to improve English in out of the classroom. Yeah, for example, if you want to go to cafe, for example, yeah, talking with your friend in the cafe, you can use English. Okay, for example, you want to go to, for example, go to make to shopping, yeah, to go to shopping center or public area, you can use English. Yeah, I think that is the more interesting because, in my opinion, your time will be more apa nama? Your time will spend more time out of the class, yeah, out of the school. So in the afternoon, in the night, you can practice English. Yeah, for example, if you go to with your friend, just make a commitment. For example, yeah, go for example in public area and you need to commit to speak English. No English, no service.
Also,
for
texting
example.
with online friends, maybe.
Yeah, that will be okay also. Okay.
Okay.
All right, So guys, if you want to have a good English, so you are going to practice it anywhere. Like, I do agree. Yeah, I go with the Sir Hafiz statements saying that outside the classroom is very effective if you want to learn English because in the classroom you're going to learn, learn in a formal setting and that. The English is just there in the textbook. Yeah,
Okay.
you're not going to learn beyond the textbook, right? And the most important thing is that you are going to practice it outside the classroom. It will open up much more opportunity for you to achieve better English.
Okay.
And just start with the very simple thing like if you want to text your friend, sending the WhatsApp chat. Yes, you're going to just mix it. Yeah, just mix it. Just like anak Jaksel did, yeah. Just
Mix
mix it.
Indonesia.
The very first time you're going to mix it, and then the next time you're going to useful English. Yeah, if you
Okay.
want to text, yeah, just start from the very small things.
I think, for example, if you are in the weekend, for example, you can make an appointment with your friend to have cooking together, for example. So cooking together, you cook, for example, noodle, for example, yeah, whatever food that you want to cook, and then during the time, for example, you meet with your friend 1 hour or 2 hours, for example, you have to commit to speak English.
Yeah.
That will be very nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question.
Last question.
No, it's not last one.
Oh, okay.
The sixth.
Next at our
How
school.
many questions we have?
We have eight. No, we only have eight. This is the sixth question.
Okay. At our school, we have an English session program. How do activities like English session help students become more confident in speaking English?
This could have English session.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very good start. I think it's a very good opportunity to for the students, yeah, to develop their self confidence, yeah, because in learning English, self confidence is very important. It's a foundation. It's a foundation to to be able to communicate. Yeah, if we talk about the productive skill, yeah, if we talk about the productive skill, so it needs confidence. productive skills is like writing and speaking. So it needs our confidence. For both listening and reading, probably the most important thing is motivation. So if you have high motivation in read every single thing in English, so your vocabulary is going to be developed. Yeah, and I hope that the English session will be maintained. Yeah, for every students, and I think English session should offer much more activities that gives them the opportunity to learn English based on their interests. So that the English session can facilitate what they like, their favorite, in order to learn English easily.
Okay, Daniel?
Okay. For me, for English session, I really appreciate for the.
They are from English session.
Yeah, we are from the English club. Yes?
The tutor or
They are journalism, right?
We are the member.
So I really appreciate for the headmaster and then all teachers and organizer of this school because facilitate you to have an English session. This is very nice, and then this is very valuable opportunity for you to improve, to develop your English, and I want you to follow, to join that program because it will improve your confidence, your critical thinking, and then prepare you to have bright future if you have good English. And also, if you want to come to our English study program, also we can collaborate. Yeah, we are very welcome you to have a collaboration because in our study program we have English cafe. Yeah, we call it as Chatterbox. Okay. We also have, for
so
example.
in Chatterbox we use English only, no English, no service.
Oh yeah. very good.
God.
For example,
Oh,
we have
English, no
also.
service.
For example, if you want to order drink or food, so you're going to use.
So we should speak English.
And also we have, for example, English debating week. There is an English debate program. So I think English session in the school can collaborate with us. Yeah, to have English debate.
Variation of activity.
We also have English camp. We have
that's so
also
interesting.
English speaking acceleration.
Yes.
We have ESA. So I think it will be very nice, very easy if we can collab, we can work together, to practice to speak in English because the most important thing in learning in learning English is about practice.
Practice.
Okay, practice will make you perfect. Okay.
Okay.
That's good.
Okay, last question. You guys already know that many students are afraid of making mistakes when they speak in English.
Yeah.
So how can they overcome that fear and become more confident?
I think it's a very basic issue if we talk about learning foreign language. Suppose I ask to learn. I am Malay, and suppose I am forced to learn, for example, Dayaknis. I think it's very scary for me, and I will think that learning Dayaknis is very difficult. So every single time we learn the language that is not familiar to us, so we are going to have problem. So problem will always be there. Yeah, the things is that problem will always be there. Now, and the most important thing is from we ourselves need to break down the obstacles. Like we have to know first what is the biggest problem. For example, my biggest problem is, for example, in the vocabulary. So we are going to do drilling like practice, yeah, regarding the vocabulary. Yeah, so find out the biggest problem first, and then you're going to break down these problems, yeah, by the most suitable thing. Yeah, if our biggest problem is in the confidence, so we have to practice speaking English in front of the mirror, like we see ourselves speaking, yeah, and then yeah, we know, yeah, when to pause, when to give the expression and stuff like that. Yeah, if it, yeah, it's very effective, I think, because I did it so. Yeah, when I was young, now I'm not young anymore. Yeah, when I was young, yeah, I learned a lot of things. Yeah, when I speak in front of the mirror. I think it's the old style, but it still it give much sorry like abundant beneficial for us in learning English. Yeah, so I think when we talk about the problem, we have to find out the biggest problem first, because we have to overcome the biggest problem first. If we already overcome the biggest problem, then the tiny problem will, yeah, just like a piece of cake. I
Yeah.
think that's from me. That's my POV.
Okay.
Okay, that's very nice issue ya, how to overcome fear apa to making mistake ya.
Yeah.
I think for most people, most people in learning foreign language or second language, they will find that the psychological issue. Okay, so I think from my own experience, I think just make an English become habit and then come into your life.
Yep.
Yeah. So for example,
Part of your life.
yeah, part of your life. You need to think all about English. For example, you are riding a motorcycle. Yeah, just express your feeling in English. When you are, for example, it's about happiness. It's about everything. Yeah, you can describe everything of your thought in English. I think, and then it will be help you so much to overcome your frightening feeling, and also you also can, for example, find your friend in, for those who have one mission and vision of life. For
Same
example, the close friend, you can find a close friend that have the same target.
Yep.
For example,
Who have the same target. We also want to speak English, so we speaking English. Yes, both Indonesia and English. If we're still making mistake, I think it's fine.
yeah,
We're still learning.
so that's why you need to have a close friend, for example, 2, 3, or 5 members in a group, and then you can go to, for example, Kapua Cafetarian. You can go to, for example, in Pontianak waterfront, walking in the
Doing jogging, for example.
doing sport. Yeah, for example, in the Kapuas River. Yeah, you walk around and then you speak English, and then you text your friend in English. So make your life in English. Think every of your life in English.
Sometimes we also make a mistake, especially for grammar. But I think
no need
it's
to worry. No need to worry. So if you want to learn English, native speaker do mistakes also in grammar. So do not worry. If you want to learn grammar, it is when you are already close with English. So if you don't have any basic in English, I think it's better for you to ignore the grammar first.
So just start it.
Yeah, yes.
Just start it, and then never afraid to make mistake.
Yeah.
Because I think the foreign people also didn't care about grammar, you know?
Yeah. Because if we talk about speaking skill, as long as the speaker and the interlocutor understand what they are discussing, so grammar, it's fine. As long as the message that you want to deliver is being understood by the listener, so it's going to be fine.
It's fine.
The grammar and the sentence structure itself is very important when we talk about writing skills. Because in writing, there are.
For beginner, I think
I think it's ignoring it.
just go and start.
Start. Yeah.
Go
Okay.
on.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid. Okay.
Don't be afraid of making mistake, guys.
English is not a monster.
It's a monster.
Thanks.
Okay, the last question. Finally, could both of you share some simple tips or daily habits that students can do improve their English skills?
Yeah. Right. So, guys who listen and watch this podcast, please bear in mind that English is very important. English is no longer the obligation or a demands for you guys, but nowadays English is a need. Yeah. So try to connect everything in English. Like if you want to, my tips. Yeah, if you want to learn English, learn it from a very simple thing. Like if you like to make a content, just try to make content or caption in English. Yeah, I think it's very close for this generation to make a content. So please, at least from 5 content that you make, one will be full in English. Yeah, and then the second of all, you're going to learn English from the most favorite things. So from the things that you like. For example, if you like listening to English songs, so that's very good thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Be consistent. Yeah. Just listen to it. Yeah. Until you remember the lyric of the song. Yeah. And then after you remember the lyric of the song, try to learn about how it spells. Yeah. So you're going to learn about the spelling of the vocabulary. Yeah, and then you're going to make the pronunciation become better. If you like to listen to English, but I don't like it. I don't like English song. I like dangdut, koplo. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, just ignore listening to English song. Probably you have another favorite thing to do, like probably watching serial TV, for example. So you can start watching serial drama, English serial drama. I think. Yeah. So my tips is first learn from the simple thing, and then learn from the things that you like, and then the most important thing is be consistent.
Consistent. Consistent is
Is important.
Okay, from me, I
Okay.
just want to complete the idea because the important point has been delivered by Memayu. That's good. From me, I think my tips you can make community.
Community.
Okay, or for example, circle. Yeah, circle who have the same vision, the same target, the same hobbies. For example, I think that will be very effective to support your your apa, effort in learning English. Because if you have community, if you have a friend in the good support system, I think it will help you to focus, to practice. Yeah, you have a place to drill your ability. Yeah, so and then you can just what has been told by Ibu Ayu. You can start what you hobby, for example, your daily life, and then a simple thing, for example, sport, cooking together, shopping, for example, hang out, okay, and then all those things should be in English. Okay, I think that will be so make your life happy with English.
With
Okay,
English.
I think
That's
that's
cool. Okay.
What a word. Make your life happy with English.
Yes, we have to make your life happy with English. Okay. All right. Thank you both so much for sharing your valuable insights and experience with us today. We
So,
truly appreciate
it's
your
time.
time.
We also like
we are happy.
yeah,
We have to be with you all.
it's very honor to be in what Ngobras.
Obras.
Obras, yeah, Obras podcast.
Okay.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment.
Tutup. Okay. Before we end this podcast, would each you like to leave a message or some word for of encouragement for students who are learning English?
I think
Some word.
I think just what we talked just now, yeah, just make happy your life with English, and then never be afraid of making mistake, and then just go and start today. Okay.
We have.
Alright. Hello guys. So English is not scary. Yeah, English is our friend. So make English is becoming your part of the life. Right. Okay.
Thank you once again, Mr. Hafiz and Ma'am Ayu, for joining us today.
And thank you so much to everyone who listened and to our podcast. We hope this discussion has inspired you to keep learning and practicing English. Okay, maybe before we closing, we can do our slogan. If I say semanful, you say sang juara.
Sang juara ya. 1, 2, 3.
Semanful. Okay, see you in our next podcast, guys. Keep learning. Bye. Bye, bye, everyone.